Terry Gene Bollea, better known as Hulk Hogan, was born on August 11, 1953, in Augusta, Georgia, but grew up in Port Tampa, Florida. Raised in a modest household by a construction worker father and a homemaker mother, Hogan initially showed promise as a Little League baseball pitcher. However, his early passion shifted to music, and throughout the 1970s, he played bass in local rock bands, eventually forming a group called Ruckus. His towering frame and magnetic personality soon caught the attention of professional wrestlers Jack and Gerald Brisco, who saw potential in him. They introduced him to the tough-as-nails trainer Hiro Matsuda, who notoriously broke Hogan's leg during their first session to test his dedication. Undeterred, Hogan returned after recovering, proving his commitment to wrestling. Hogan began his wrestling journey in 1977, using names like the Super Destroyer and teaming up with friend Ed Leslie as part of the Boulder Brothers. His rise in popularity began when his physique drew comparisons to Lou Ferrigno, leading to the nickname, the Hulk. His charisma and impressive build made him an ideal figure in the increasingly theatrical world of pro wrestling. By 1979, Hogan had made his way to the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, where Vince McMahon Sr. gave him the name Hulk Hogan. He quickly gained traction with audiences, engaging in rivalries with stars such as Andre the Giant and Bob Backlund. Simultaneously, he competed in Japan's NJPW, showcasing a more technical style and winning the inaugural IWGP Heavyweight Championship in 1983. Though he briefly wrestled in the American Wrestling Association, AWA, where politics blocked him from winning the title, his real opportunity came when he returned to the WWF, just as Vince McMahon Jr. was transforming the company. In January 1984, Hogan defeated the Iron Sheik to win the WWF Championship, launching the phenomenon known as Hulkamania. With his red and yellow gear, ripped shirts, and rallying cry of train, say your prayers, and eat your vitamins, Hogan connected deeply with fans. His appeal extended beyond wrestling. His partnership with Mr. T at the first WrestleMania in 1985 pulled in mainstream audiences and launched professional wrestling into pop culture stardom. Hogan became the centerpiece of the WWF, headlining 8 of the first 9 WrestleMania events, and became a familiar face on TV shows, cartoons, and in commercials. His most iconic match came in 1987 at WrestleMania 3, where he body-slammed the 520-pound Andre the Giant in front of a record-setting crowd, a moment that solidified his legend. Throughout the late 80s and early 90s, Hogan won multiple championships and had memorable feuds with Randy Savage, the Ultimate Warrior, and Sergeant Slaughter. He also ventured into Hollywood, starring in family-friendly films like Mr. Nanny and Suburban Commando, and even had his own Saturday morning cartoon. In 1993, after a brief return to WWF, Hogan left and explored other wrestling opportunities, including a return to Japan. The following year, he signed with World Championship Wrestling, WCW, defeating Ric Flair to win the WCW World Heavyweight Championship in his debut. At first, Hogan maintained his clean-cut hero persona, but in 1996, he shocked the wrestling world by turning heel. Aligning with Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, he formed the New World Order, NWO, and reinvented himself as Hollywood Hogan, donning black and white attire and adopting a villainous personality. This move rejuvenated his career and sparked a ratings war with WWF, keeping WCW competitive through the late 90s. Despite ongoing success in WCW, Hogan's tenure became rocky by 2000. A backstage altercation with WCW head writer Vince Russo led to Hogan being fired live on air, and he subsequently sued for defamation. After time away and undergoing surgery, Hogan returned to WWE in 2002, reuniting briefly with the NWO before reverting to his beloved good guy image. A major moment came at WrestleMania X8 when he faced The Rock in a legendary match. Although he was portrayed as the villain, crowd support forced WWE to pivot and embrace him as a hero once more. Hogan would win the undisputed WWE Championship later that year, becoming the oldest champion in company history at that time. He continued to engage in high-profile feuds with Brock Lesnar and Vince McMahon, and even took on a comedic persona called Mr. America before parting ways with WWE in 2003. His life outside the ring was just as dramatic. He married Linda Claridge in 1983, and they had 2 children, Brooke and Nick. Their family life was featured in the VH1 reality show Hogan Knows Best, which ran from 2005 to 2007, but ended amidst family strife and a divorce in 2009. Hogan later married Jennifer McDaniel, which also ended in divorce in 2022. In 2023, he married yoga instructor Sky Daly. In later years, Hogan dealt with serious health issues, undergoing numerous back surgeries. He sued the Laser Spine Institute for allegedly worsening his condition. He also pursued various business ventures, including restaurants, supplements, energy drinks, and a beer brand. In 2024, he became commissioner of Real American Freestyle, a wrestling promotion. His entertainment career extended beyond wrestling, with roles in Rocky III and other films, voice acting in animated series, and appearances in countless video games and commercials. Over the years, more than 170 action figures and dozens of video game versions bore his likeness. Despite his accomplishments, Hogan faced significant controversy. In 2015, a leaked sex tape revealed him using racial slurs, prompting WWE to cut ties and erase him from promotional content. Although he later apologized, the damage to his image was significant. In 2018, WWE reinstated him into the Hall of Fame, allowing him to make sporadic appearances and host major events. Hogan's final years in wrestling included brief stints with TNA, occasional WWE appearances, and ongoing involvement in documentaries and fan events. His last major appearance came in 2025 when WWE programming premiered on Netflix. On July 24, 2025, Hulk Hogan passed away from cardiac arrest at the age of 71 in Clearwater, Florida. Despite having undergone recent spinal surgery, his wife Sky confirmed that it wasn't linked to his death. At the time of his passing, Hogan's net worth was estimated at $25 million, a testament to his decades of success across wrestling, business, and entertainment. Hulk Hogan's impact on professional wrestling is unparalleled. From his larger-than-life persona to his crossover into pop culture, he played a crucial role in transforming wrestling into a global spectacle. Though his life was marked by both monumental success and deep controversies, his legacy as a defining figure in sports entertainment remains firmly intact. And with that, thanks for watching. Give us a like and subscribe for more videos.